Hello, 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 my loves, and welcome back to Shades of Mazani. My name is Mazani, for those of you who do not know who I am. And for those of you who do, but are just back for another video, welcome back, my loves. I know, you guys. It has been like over a month since I have posted my last video, and that's why I am here. I am here to talk to you guys and to tell you guys what has been going on and give you a life update. And then, let's just have like a little chit chat. We need a little chit chat because y'all, 2021 hasn't been as bad as 2020 was. When 2021 really wasn't that bad for me personally, but it wasn't as bad as it was for the rest of the world. But it also hasn't been the best, and I've been in a big transition in 2021. So before I get into all this, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every single time that I post a video. All right, let's go ahead and just hop right on in. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring you guys all the way up to speed, okay? So my life from February to now has just been nothing but craziness. Has been a really huge transition and a huge transition in my mindset. But before I get into my mindset, let me give you guys the life update, okay? So first of all, let me tell y'all what happened was. So my February started off with me getting laid off. I was laid off from my position, and even though I knew that it was kind of coming, because they just got rid of my position altogether. I was executive assistant to a catering company. Catering definitely kind of fell by the wayside during COVID. And so I already knew that it was kind of coming, but I didn't think it was coming that quick. And y'all, when it hit, it hit. It happened at the most unopportune time, and it was just a very scary moment, but I chose to have a positive outlook on it, and I just kept it pushing. Then I lost one of a long-term friend. I have been friends with this one girl since childhood, but since high school. And, we're rolling on our 10-year high school reunion, and we were friends before the end of high school. And so it was so crazy. It was really crazy. That friendship ended kind of badly, and that really took its toll on me itself, because I definitely didn't expect to lose her as a friend. But that was a long friendship that was one of the longer friendships that I had, and it was just really sad that me and her couldn't figure out a way to continue to be friends. And so there was that. After being laid off, I decided that I wanted to transition into being a full-time entrepreneur and to figure out that lane instead of going back into corporate America, because I didn't want to focus on starting at a new job. And that within itself was a decision that I am definitely grown enough to make, but I had to definitely live with that decision. And though I had unemployment and other things to help, keep me afloat, it's definitely a huge step down from a rather cushy salary that I had. And then to just round out all of that, at the end of April, I got into a car accident, and not just like a fender bender, but like an actual car accident. And that was a huge eye opener. And I think that was when I realized, or shortly after that was when I realized, that in some ways I was still operating as if I had a salary and someone else taking on all the risk. That accident really showed me that I am taking on all the risk in my business, and that I have to change the way that I'm moving in certain ways and change my mindset in certain ways to be able to, to make it in this world, because you hustling for your dollar is a little bit different than someone, then you sign a contract with someone saying, I'm gonna give you X amount of dollars if you do X amount of work. Y'all, the transition ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak. With all of that happening over the last 3 months, you guys, I needed a break. I needed a break, and I needed to get my life together and be able to pull my shit together, because, or else I wouldn't be able to bring y'all shit. I wouldn't be able to bring y'all shit. I would have been hustling backwards, and that is definitely never the move. Hustling backwards is never the move. As soon as I realized that though I was doing some things right, I was doing some other things real wrong, I had to stop and to figure out what was I doing. Before I move on, I want to talk about the blessings that came out of all these negative things, because I don't just want to just put out the negativity. I actually want to say what I got out of those things, the lessons that I learned out of those things. So though I lost the friendship, I gained so many other meaningful connections and started to build, and had more time to build meaningful connections with other people, and that are adding value to my life today, and we're not just holding on to a friendship because we've been friends for over 10 years. I had more time being laid off gave me a lot more time to focus on me and to focus on what it is that I want to do. And though I loved the company and the places that I was working to make someone else's dreams come true. What about my dreams, and how can I make my dreams come true? And so it gave me more time to figure out how I can make my dreams come true, and to figure out what exactly my dreams were. And then getting into the car accident really just taught me to slow down and to take my time, and not just with driving, but also just like in life. You get one life to live, and I know it sounds hella cliche, but for real, you have one life to live, and you have to live it, because when you get older, you don't want to be that person that's just like, wish I would have did that, and wish I would have did this, and wish I would have did that. You guys, post my college chapter, it has been a little bit bumpy, because I've been really trying to figure out, my life, because like so many of my counterparts, we really only set goals for our life up to college graduation. And though you had an idea of what you wanted to do afterwards, you guys, in the middle of college, like in my junior year, I realized I didn't want to be a lawyer anymore. And since then, I've been trying to figure out what the hell I want to do. I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, but I didn't know what I wanted to do, what I wanted to sell, how I wanted to sell it, what I wanted to do. And this car accident really just brought everything all the way home, and told me to slow down, slow your ass down. So number one, slow down and think about it. Because, thank God my car isn't totaled, but my car being in the shop, I have nothing but time, space, and opportunity to think about what it is that I would like to do, and how I'm going to get there, and how I can make my life more meaningful for more. So yeah, that's my life update. And y'all, I'm not gonna sit here and like hold you. These are some of the lessons that I learned out of here, but just because I learned these lessons and I saw them right away doesn't mean not a damn thing, because it still took a toll on my confidence. I had just fallen into that rabbit hole of, comparing myself to other people and not worrying about what it is that I was doing. It had to really I had to acknowledge, and it had to occur to me, and I had to acknowledge that if I want to be, if I want to level up, and I want to, be out of where if I want to level up and be, take steps out of where I'm at, I can't be worried about what's going on in someone else's lane. And not to say that I'm worried about what, and all up in their business, but, I really have to just focus on myself. And focusing on yourself means spending less time looking at other shit and really just focusing on yourself. I know it sounds like it could be a whole bunch more, but y'all, it really is just focusing on your fucking self. And as soon as I realized that, I was like, oh, okay, we can make that shake real quick. That's not a problem, okay? other thing that occurred to me after the accident, like after my car accident, was that I really was out here still low-key operating as if I was a worker. Like I had someone giving me a salary for doing X amount of work, and then, you know, and taking all of that risk for me. I didn't have to hustle as hard. That one was just like a little bit of a shock, because I felt like I had like did the necessary things to like dedicate it more time, but it was like my hustle wasn't there, you know, like it wasn't there. The putting myself out there just wasn't there. And getting into that car accident really it helped occur to me, because when you don't have a car anymore, you have nothing but time and opportunity to think. And not anymore, my car's in the shop, but you know, I have nothing but time to think while my car is in the shop. I realized I had to change my mindset, but I was still trying to figure out what it is that I had to do to change my mindset, you know? And so the things that I really decided to do to really help change my mindset and to help renew and refresh, you know, my passions for what I was doing. I did a lot of meditation, you guys. I did a lot of meditation. I did some yoga. I reviewed and tweaked my goals, you know, and I did some research. All of these things helped me, you know, be able to start formulating, plotting on my master plan on like what's my end goal, and to outline how to get there. And though I knew that like it wasn't going to be perfect, and this plan wasn't going to go necessarily as planned, I knew that just knowing that I had to change my mindset and I had to start taking steps to change my mindset. And you guys, I'm not gonna lie, after doing that consecutively and like starting to like change my diet again, but then also to like actually do my morning routines again and to like put myself on a schedule, it really helped. And it made me feel so much better, because I felt like I had something to work to. I literally had just like lost sight of like my goals and like what I wanted to do. And once I was able to, you know, find them again and to tweak them a little bit and to, you know, strategize my master plan and things, it was really helpful. I'm not even sit here and hold you. It was really helpful. And I feel so much better now that I've taken the time to relax, to change some things, and to move forward. Like, I feel so good about moving forward, you guys. So that's the end of my video. I think I'm gonna do more of these beanbag and chats. I'm definitely gonna start asking you guys for questions and things that you guys want me to talk about on my Instagram. So please make sure that you're following me on Instagram. It is definitely down below, but it's at Shades of Mazani. Also, if you are at the end of this video, because this is probably going to be like a 10 to 13 minute video. If you are at the end of this video and you still aren't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please make sure you hit the notification bell so that you get notified every single time that I post a video. And yeah, you guys, it has been real, and I really hope to be able to have more of these conversations with you guys. Hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. You guys are nothing short of amazing. Like, literally nothing short of amazing. My subbies, I love you guys all so very much. All right, you guys, so it has been real. Until next time, XOXO, Shades of Mazani.